Yes, I made a mistake of Mars series doing Gemini instead of Capricorn. Hey, Mercury was retrograde. We're only humans. We're not gods. I don't care if you're an astrologer, psychic, tarot reader, and you could be the world's best. We're still human. We're going to make these mistakes. So yeah, every time, Mercury comes and retrogrades, there's Ketu speaking. I'm like, oh, I'm going to take this challenge and I'm going to accept this challenge and you will not get me, but it gets me every time. Ugh. So yes, Mars in the 5th house in the sign of Taurus for Capricorn Ascendant people. As in what happens when Mars is in the 5th house, right? In Taurus. And Mars is naturally ruling the 4th house and the 11th house. And so Mars in the 5th house. The first thing that you will see with this particular position is that this individual will gain tremendously from two events in their life. Number one, purchase of land and property. Number two, birth of children. And especially if this person has a combination of doing business and they do business with their sibling, especially male sibling. Either younger sibling or a male sibling, they prosper. Mars in the 5th house, especially in women's chart, in Taurus, naturally, even if it's Taurus or not, they will most likely will have a C-section. Okay. They actually enjoy having a C-section because Rahu or Taurus is luxury. Taurus is that comfort. When a female will have Mars in the 5th house, they feel it's just comfortable to just do a C-section and get on my day within a couple of days. On the other hand, also in female's chart, the husband is going to love dealing with finance, money, speculative gains, stock market, cryptocurrency. And usually if a person is in technical career, technology will be somehow dealing with the banking sector or educational sector. Mars, being in the 5th house obviously shows mother will give such an individual property and land. Okay. Such individuals gain through mother's assets. Usually it would be land, but it would be any form of a physical asset that is not movable. It's not intrinsic so easily. And there could be a lot besides just land, but it will be something of that sort. Mars is in the 5th house, you will see. When it comes to your intelligence and money, you get totally influenced by your best friend, okay? Especially a male friend, younger brother, or some form of an influential male figure will always influence some kind of an intelligence. Like the way you feel your decision making is. You may be thinking it's happening because of you. No, it's happening because of such Mars individual. Like especially such a person will be strongly influenced by an athlete. If an athlete says, do this, do that, they make all these stupid commercials. Athletes will do a lot of virtue signaling, political virtue signaling. This person will be influenced by it. Or their intelligence somehow works on that particular end. On the other hand, because remember, Mars is the 4th lord and the 2nd. So it's the gain of the 4th house. And this is why I see that especially when the birth of children happens, because 5th house is children, 4th house becomes active and 11th house becomes active. And this is a very good position. Whenever 11th lord is in the 5th house, it's a position of gaining wealth somehow, some way. And depending upon the significance of the planet, you will gain through those particular significance. And the thing is, mother will love spending money. Loves to quickly get things done and wants to gain things in life. She's very strong and forceful towards going and achieving that material goal in life. The other thing we also see, elder siblings will have a lot of disputes related to assets, money in their own marriage. But also the 11, or not 11, elder sibling is extremely passionate about their spouse, extremely passionate about marriage, relationship, love, romance, unless you got Saturn and Ketu with Mars, it'll be a completely different story. Okay. But with especially just Mars itself, they'll be very passionate. You will also see elder siblings will be very attractive to the other people, very attracted to the other opposite sex. On the other hand, for this individual, romance is what energizes. A nice romantic evening with some significant other energizes this a person's inner creativity and passion. They feel more inspired to achieve things in life when they're in a relationship and a romance. Because see, romance is always leading to a relationship. Romance is always, the eventual step is, hey, you have to become my spouse, right? They get motivated that, oh my God, I'm with this person. Okay, let me succeed. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do that. They become energized. So that becomes a very strong motivational factor for such people. Okay. So I hope this has helped and given insight into Capricorn Ascendant series. Okay. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.